Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And if you refer to my last analysis, since the price was within here, we discussed after we get this reversal, I mentioned whoever get the trade, they have to move their stop loss to break even based on lower time frame, because based on 1 hour chart, we didn't have any update. I mean, any trade setup. And we mentioned if you want to look for buy, we have to see the breakout of this correction, because I mentioned the possibility for this one turn to correction relative to this is very high. And by the way, we didn't get the reversal. There was no trade setup either for buy or sell. And if we will expect for next a few days, the price consolidate and the movement will be very slow. By the way, we try to look for trade. We try to look for, mostly we're looking for buy. And it's still, if we put this low and relative to the previous one based on 1 hour chart, still if we refer to the indicators, we see we have a divergence. All right. We can look for the short-term trades. Mostly we're looking for buy. Anyway, at this point, we don't see any trade setup yet. And in this case, we move to daily chart. And as we can see, based on daily chart, we have to see the breakout of this correction. And the best things is we see the price drop, we see the low breakout of the lowest price of this correction, then any reversal from there, we will take the trade. We're more interested to look for buy as a long term, all right? But we have to look for the proper trade setup and right time to look for buy. And we're looking for reversal as a long term, and we have to see the breakout of the 67,500, and the targets we can look for is 74 following by 81. But still, we don't see any reversal point yet. That's why, since after we get with this drop, I mentioned we can expect the price to consolidate here for longer time before we see the reversal. That's why I mentioned we have to look for trade based on lower time frame, and if it doesn't move in our direction, we should know how to manage it. We shouldn't keep the trade, as what we can see right now. By the way, we don't see any trade setup, or we don't have any trade setup either before buy or sell based on daily chart. And again, if I move to forward chart, as I mentioned earlier, the best things is we see the breakout of this correction for with the one more drop in relative to this before we see the reversal. All right. And in that case, we can expect the price drop to 43, following by even 39K. If the price could break the lowest price of this correction. Because in that case, any reversal, any opportunity for buy will be as a long term, it can give us better confirmation. But if the price is reversed, we do the breakout of this low, if the from here, then we consider we are trading within the correction. And in that case, we're looking to see the breakout of the 52K. With the breakout of the 52, we can look for 55K. That's why we mentioned the breakout of this zone is very important for us if the price couldn't break the lowest price of this correction. Anyway, whether we should look for sell or look for buy, we don't have any trade setup based on forward chart, and we are not really interested to look for sell at this point. Technically we are not selling at the lowest price of this correction. We're looking for buy. If we get the buy, we will take it. If we get the sell, if the price is going to drop, we just let it go, unless we see the confirmation and the trade setup that can confirm the price is going to break this correction and even drop to 43, following by 439. But at this point, I don't see any trade setup. And if I move to 1 hour chart, even based on 1 hour chart, we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell. And we can expect this one for continuation extension, but any trade as a small correction with flag will be a short term. Then it depends on the traders, so whether they want to take the trade or not. For me, I'm looking for buy, and either we look for the reversal as a sharp move flag, or having entry above this also can be an option at this point. All right, but as I said, we can expect the price to, the movement within another few days will be very less. I don't think we can get a really good trade. Any trade will be really short term, but we try to manage it. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.